for them to use in preparing for a defense?
I think the most important thing that the court, under the circumstances, believe it needs to be explained to the accused is their right to legal representation and their right to be afforded the opportunity to apply as soon as possible for bail. The allegations that the state is preferring to them, that is fine. I will inform them. Do all of you speak English? Is there anyone else that prefer to speak any other language? All of you English. Just raise your voices. The microphone speak up the sound. Not necessarily amplify it.
Yes, Your Worship.
Thank you very much. I'm going to explain to all of you then the following. What is most important, you have the right to apply for bail. You understand at this stage. You can do so by being represented by a legal representative of your choice. If you have the money to afford a legal representative. Alternatively, if you do not have funds to afford a legal representative, you can apply for a public defender who can be provided free of charge to you in order to assist you to bring a bail application on your behalf. Furthermore, you can also decide, if you do not wish to go that route, to conduct the bail application in your own name. Do you understand that explanation? Let's start with Mr. Moodley.
Yes.
Mr. Mandela.
Yes, Your Worship.
Mr. Reddy.
Yes, Your Worship.
Ms. Kruger.
Yes, Your Worship.
Now, for the purposes of these recordings, and I fully understand what was being said, now I don't know to what extent these are not live recordings, am I correct?
As far as we inform you.
It's not live recordings. For the purposes of the arrangement, that portion, sorry, Ms.
I just want to be transparent. There are some people who have live views, even though they're not showing faces, the audio.
But the purpose of this was the names will not be disclosed to anyone at this stage. So for the purposes of that arrangement that we're standing there, and this is why it's important that when people disclose certain things, that be fully disclosed, because there was no intent of any live recordings that should be made. Recordings for the purposes of what it was meant for, this is what the court would understand it to be. Mr. Bana, do you also understand that?
I understand that, Your
Thank
Worship.
you very much. So for that purposes, the names do not be disclosed. Although the prosecutor was referring to certain resources, but not disclosing the parties. So what I want to establish from you, do the four of you want to apply for bail? Or for, do you want to make use of your legal representative to assist you, public defender, or do you want to conduct a bail application in your own name?
I'd like to have the public defender.
Number 4, public defender.
Public defender.
Public defender. Now, you have an in-house public defender in this court, Mr. Sikora.
My name is Confirm Currency from Network.
Yes.
Thank you. I should confirm my appearance on behalf of 4 accused before the Honorable Court, Your Worship.
Mr. Sikola would like to indicate to the court that you will conduct this bail application on their behalf? Or is it somebody specific that will conduct it?
Your Worship, I believe I'll get the instruction from the office if it comes to that. If the matter may be remanded for bail application as a consequence.
Worship, now that there is a legal representative for all accused before this one report, we might as well also inform him that the process of the application for the postponement is for ID parades to be held. So for Mr. Stoll to make himself available for such an ID parade that will be held over this coming weekend.
Your Worship, my colleague is aware that legally we are not functional over the weekend, Your Worship, and believe that we may remind the matter. So I obtain proper instruction from the office with regard to this because I'm allocated in this court each and every day I want to be here. However, we can make a plan with regard to that.
That's what I'm saying.
As a court
But the state is indicating they will proceed with the ID parade over the weekend. You will in the meantime contact your office to determine what you can do to be available. Do you have anything else in mind?
Your Worship, for legal aid to say such, I am sure that they are aware that weekends also police work and they do arrest. And at times people will ask for assistance. But that is not lying there. Mr. Stoll can make arrangements with the IOs who are here before us, Worship, for proper logistical arrangements so that they are able to be present at the ID parade, which is important for the accused before court.
In respect of the postponement that the state is seeking until when?
Worship, 7 days approach and application for the Supreme Court, which would mean next week Friday, Worship, that we ask that the court will return to yourselves with all the investigations that will be complete. If I may just consult the Worship. Worship, the 24th of January 2025.
No,
So the 17th, apologies, Worship. Hours.
No.
No, the 17th of January. That will be the application for the court.
Anything that you want to say, Mr. Secretary?
confirmation matter may be remanded for the bail application the 17th. It's in order.
Thank you. This matter is then remanded until the 17th of January. Back in this court form. The form of bail application, sir, I just want us to be clear. Is this the date for the bail application? Or is this the date when the state is saying they are asking for something else? Because if I postpone this case, I postpone it with the view of a bail application for these accused.
No, Your Worship, for us, the application before the Supreme Court is for ID parade and other further investigations that have been required against accused persons that are before court. For the bail application, will neither happen on the 17th, Your Worship, but may happen subsequent dates that my learned colleague will be free and available to hear the matter in another court.
Thank you, if I may, Your Worship. Your Worship will object to that, Your Worship, because bail is an agent application and they're entitled to it. If the matter is going to be remanded more than 7 days, Your Worship, in this regard, they were arrested at a place of residence, I believe, and the state know where they are residing. Further investigations, Your Worship, may come after they apply for bail, Your Worship. In this instance, the only issue of ID parade, Your Worship, I'm against because I'm only legal aid. We only work over Monday to Friday, Your Worship, and that's the issue that I will address with my seniors.
So what you are saying